Either one of you guys can answer this. What's the feeling after a game like this where it looks like you got, minus that first period, it looks like you guys gave the effort necessary to win, but you don't come out with a win when you needed one?
Well, we were just talking about this actually, and it's a terrible feeling giving it so much and coming so close and knowing we have the effort and skill and everything to get it and just coming up short. It's just
Getting so close and then just that little bit more just to get that puck in the net. It's frustrating, but you know what? We got another 2 games next weekend. We got to make them count.
Brock, it's the moral of the story tonight. You can't get behind 3-0, even if you're at home or on the road. Just that's a lot to overcome, even in your own building.
Yeah, it's a lesson to learn for sure. Just getting down 3-0 pretty fast there. We need to make sure that doesn't happen again.
Third period, it seems like you guys had more than enough chances to, turn this into a blowout if all those go in. What was it that just wasn't allowing you guys to finish those chances? Just bad puck luck at the end?
I guess you could say that. I mean, I thought we had the best opportunities to put some pucks away and kind of just take the lead and take over the game, but it's how hockey is, I guess. Hockey gods didn't want us today.
At what point do, good efforts like this without a win, I'm guessing that's gotten old now for you guys?
Yeah, it has for sure. No, but the team just has to look forward. We give it our all every single game, and I got to give it up to the seniors. They've been leading us throughout this whole year, and you know what? 2 games next weekend, they're going to lead us again.
John, got to go on the road next weekend. Huntsville, they played better as of late. They won last night. You swept them here, but how important is to take it one game at a time and just not look at the standings, because you could be entering play tonight when things finish out. Could be out if the playoffs started tonight.
Well, I wasn't here for the first series against Alabama, and I don't really know how they are. I mean, I haven't looked at the standings all year. I just kind of play each game as it comes. But obviously, it's important we get these 2 wins, and that's what we're focused on. But we're going to go 1 game at a time.
Brock, or see it all-time high next weekend. Just talk about it. You guys just need to go down and take care of business, right?
Yeah, it's just playoff hockey, right? Like, these are must-win games. It's just like playoffs, and these are the best games that you can ever play in. And you know what? Doesn't matter where the standings are for either team. Any team could beat another team on any given night. So, we got to bring our A game both nights and just give it our all.
1 goal too long to get started.
Yeah, I think even in the first, I think the first 2, we kicked the puck to them on a face-off. They scored in the first one, and then the second one we made a bad play in the rush. I think we got a little bit hesitant, but I think as soon as they got their third one, for whatever reason, we just turned it on. I think from that point on, it was pretty one-sided. So,
What do you attribute to the slow start?
no, I don't think anything. I mean, it wasn't. It wasn't that we were even bad. They outshot us, 17-16 in the first.
Right.
I mean, it was still 17-16. They scored on their chances. We didn't. We still had some really good chances in there that we didn't score on. So,
Is this another one of those games where you put forth, as good of an effort as you can ask for, but just can't get the win?
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, yes. After they scored their third goal, it would have been nice to start like that the whole time. But I wouldn't tell you we played badly in the first. I would just tell you, we didn't play with the same energy. And sometimes, and I've said this before about this team, we're a team that when good things happen, we can roll. But we wait sometimes for good things to happen. And once we got that first goal, you could kind of sense it. Obviously, we got 15 seconds. But the chances that we had from that point on that we couldn't score were, big. Their goal did a great job.
It was just all those chances that you had in the second, third period. Why was it that you feel the team couldn't finish it? Just bad luck at that point?
I don't know. I mean, we don't have a lot of guys that have a big history of scoring. I mean, but we had some of our best guys with some of those chances too. And you got to bear down and find a way. But also you got to give a goaltender credit when he did a great job tonight. So.
Could be on the outside looking in going into next weekend. Well, we talked about it.
No, we're not on the outside looking in going into next weekend. Like Bowling Green plays Bemidji. If we win 2, Bowling Green wins 2, we're in. Bemidji wins 2, we're in. They split, we're in.
Okay.
So if we win 2,
But how important is it? Because we talk about all the time.
we have to win.
Yeah, you take care of your own business.
Oh, that's the deal. You got to take care of your own business. That's the way it is. And, you know, you can't wait for help. We've had 2 opportunities here the last 2 weekends against Tech and Bowling Green and I could go back further than that, you know, to take care of business, and we haven't been able to do it. And so we have to find a way to do it right now. We cannot worry about tonight. We cannot worry about Saturday night in Huntsville. We have to worry about Friday night in Huntsville. If we worry about Friday night in Huntsville, we'll be fine.
Do you feel this team's good enough to contend for home ice in the league? It looks like that's out of the picture now.
I mean, honestly, right now, I just want to make the playoffs. I mean, I don't care where we are. I'd love to play here. I don't know what the numbers say we can do. I have no idea. But I think make the playoffs, because once you make the playoffs, you flush the toilet. I mean, you can forget about everything, and it doesn't matter.
How about Seamer, Hansen, Noack line?
They were great all weekend. That line was incredibly dangerous. They had some phenomenal chances, and that's great to see those guys come together like they are right now.
Has any trio you put together this weekend been as dangerous as they were this weekend? Any trio
Well,
you think have matched
those
up?
guys were our most dangerous line, in my opinion, offensively, for
Uh-huh.
sure. I think that Seckel's line was at times really dominant, like in what they do, and their forechecking and some of those things. And I thought Viché's line was solid too. So those 3 lines were all going. The 4th line was fine as well, but they don't dictate play the way those other guys do. I mean, I think that, but it was great for me to see Noack's line kind of emerge the way it did, because it gives us, like, they were a threat every shift they were on the ice, and that's important to us, as we go forward.